Дорогие островитяне, добрый день! Сегодня у меня в гостях и у нас с вами, у нашей группы, господин Иад Расбей. Это вице-президент Департамента туризма Эмирата Рас-эль-Хайма. Добрый день! Hello!
Lady,
How
hello.
are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure is mine.
Nice to meet you in Moscow and in Russia.
It's always good to be back to Moscow. We were chatting before we started that we're enjoying the weather now. We don't get to come to Moscow during nice weather, and September is the best time to visit Moscow.
Thank you. И наши вопросы. Конечно, прежде всего меня интересуют острова. В связи с этим вопрос. Какая связь Эмирата Рас-эль-Хайма с островным отдыхом? Есть ли какие-то острова в Эмиратах? Мы, конечно, все с вами знаем, но хотелось бы это услышать из первых уст.
The majority of our hotels are located by the beach, so 90 to 95% of our properties are beach properties. We have two beautiful islands in Ras-el-Khaim, Marjan Island and Hayat Island, part of Min Al Arab area. So on Marjan Island we have around 6 properties, big properties like the Rixos, the Doubletree, by Hilton, Movenpick, the Hampton and Radisson, 2 4-star properties. And Marjan by Accor, and there's so many plans to include more properties on Marjan Island. The Wynn Resort is scheduled to open 2027. Noble Hotel, the Rove, it's a 3-star beach property, and on Hayat Island, as we speak now, we have 2 properties: the Intercontinental and Anantara. So the majority of our properties are beach properties. They enjoy a massive landscape of space. I'll give you an example. Hilton Resort is known to have the longest private beach in UAE, 1.6 kilometers of beach. So this is what Ras-el-Khaim stands out with in terms of space and long beaches.
Thank you. Такой вопрос следующий. Планируется ли открытие еще номерных фондов, отелей? Насколько я знаю, сейчас идет активное строительство. И вот какие, может быть, цепочки или автономные отели планируется открыть? И когда?
So, Ras-el-Khaim is one of the fastest developing destinations in our region. As we speak, we have around 8,100 rooms. We're planning to double this in the next 4 years. Saying that it's under construction, that's not very true. All the constructions follow a certain schedule, plus certain timing during construction. So they can't operate. They can only operate between 9 o'clock morning and 6 in the evening. So they don't disturb the other tourists. They're quite far from operating properties. Many of them are coming in. To your question, as I said, the Wynn Resort is opening in 2027. The Noble Hotel, Meridian, Westin, Marriott properties. So there are many international brands and local brands coming to the destination.
Эмираты в последнее время, в общем-то, и постоянно, и всегда это в основном семейный отдых. И хотелось бы узнать, какие особенности, какие есть плюсы, минусы, какие новые парки тематически открываются именно для семейного отдыха и для ребятишек.
Ras-el-Khaim is quite known to be a family destination. The majority of our tourists coming from Russia travel as families. All our properties are well equipped with water parks or motorized sports, kids clubs, kids menus, kids family rooms as well. So when it comes to the hotels are quite ready and equipped with family entertainment. When it comes to attractions, all of our attractions are family friendly or kids friendly. So on Jebel Jais, there are many activities for kids to experience, from the Jais Sladder to the Sky Tour, plus hiking activities for them. Within the city, there are many parks in Ras-el-Khaimah. And since I mentioned earlier that we are developing the destination, so one of the things we're looking at now is a full destination or city master plan for development. So you will see that we looked at many activities in Ras-el-Khaimah, from water parks to theme parks to indoor parks as well. So anything to do with families or kids, this is something that we always plan for and make sure that Ras-el-Khaimah is quite ready for families to come in.
А как сейчас можно долететь до Эмирата Рас-эль-Хайма, минуя Дубай или, может быть, какие-то другие ближайшие аэропорты, встречают туристов из России?
Look, Ras-el-Khaimah is quite accessible. Yes, you said not from Dubai, but Dubai airport is only 45 minutes away from Ras-el-Khaimah. So I always give this example. It's easier to reach Ras-el-Khaimah from Dubai airport than maybe to reach other locations within Dubai. Before, 2 years before the special operation, we had direct flights landing in Ras-el-Khaimah. So we had Rassia Airlines, we had Oral, we had S7. And hopefully very soon we'll get them back to Ras-el-Khaimah. We're quite accessible as well through Sharjah Airport, which is only 30 minutes away from Ras-el-Khaimah. So working on connectivity between Ras-el-Khaimah and Russia in general with the other cities is something that we continue doing. But hopefully when the local or the national carriers of Russia are able to fly back again, we'll definitely welcome them.
Опять-таки, я все про острова. Хочу узнать про программы Stopover. Есть ли такие у вас планы, или, может быть, проходят сейчас эти какие-то такие вот специальные предложения? То есть, если семья, люди отдыхающие летят на Мальдивы, на Сейшелы, на какие-то острова, Stopover, Рас-эль-Хайма.
We work closely with our partners, the tour operators here. UAE is quite popular for stopovers because with our national carrier, Emirates, Etihad, and Air Arabia, they're quite popular beyond UAE. So they connect Russia with the other destinations you've mentioned, like Maldives, Seychelles, Mauritius, and Asia, if you wish. So our partners, the tour operators, do combine Ras-el-Khaimah with other destinations, especially for the ones that are planning to stay for a long time. You can't do much on islands. You can't stay there for 14 days, for example. So they intend to combine the islands you mentioned with Ras-el-Khaimah, and it becomes an interesting tour or trip for the tourists.
Thank you. Что планируется на лето? Не секрет, что в Эмиратах довольно-таки жарко летом. Есть ли какие-то специальные предложения, программы для привлечения туристов в регион летом?
Well, look, I mean, when it comes to weather, yes, it's quite warm in the summer in UAE. But for the last couple of years, we've been experiencing a high demand to UAE in general and to Ras-el-Khaimah in particular during the summer season. That's why since last year, starting last year, 3 years ago, we created or we launched summer campaigns or summer packages. This year we had the Get More summer campaign. It started from 15th of June and it will end after 3 days till 15th of September. As we're looking at the first 1 month and a half, it managed to bring in more than 150,000 room nights to Ras-el-Khaimah, and this is in general. Looking at the statistics, Russia, out of this, from Russia, we are experiencing a high demand. More than 30% of the room nights are occupied by Russian tourists. So Ras-el-Khaimah became a popular destination for summer. All our hotels are well equipped with temperature-controlled pools, all air conditioned, so you don't feel the heat that I normally feel when I go to my office. A tourist is totally different than someone who lives there.
Thank you. Тогда вопрос противоположный. Есть ли какие-то программы на Новый год? Что планируется для туристов и почему они должны приехать на Новый год в Рас-эль-Хайм?
Well, our winter is quite interesting for Russian tourists. We were chatting before we started that we usually experience Russia or Moscow in February or in March. Well, it's freezing down here. I have to tell you that down there it's quite warm. Weather is quite beautiful. Tourists enjoy our beaches while it's quite cold down here. They look at Ras-el-Khaimah as a family destination. It's quite accessible. It's only a 5 hours flight from Russia, and we're well connected with all the cities with our national carriers. And we've been experiencing a lot of repeated guests. So every year they intend to go and sometimes stay in the same hotel. This shows that Ras-el-Khaimah has the right product for the Russian tourists.
And what about New Year programs?
New Year is special in Ras-el-Khaimah. So for the last 4 years, we've been participating with Guinness World Record and breaking 2 records every year. Tourists enjoy the nice celebrations. Each of and every hotel has a New Year Eve gala dinner or gala party, but they all can view the New Year's Eve fireworks. So, and it goes up to 12 minutes to 15 minutes. Ras-el-Khaimah is quite popular when it comes to New Year's Eve, and we do receive a lot of tourists out of Russia. They enjoy the weather, they enjoy the sceneries, and they enjoy what our hotels has to offer during this period.
Thank you. И я хочу еще спросить такой вопрос. Планируются ли какие-то маркетинговые рекламные кампании в помощь нам, турагентам, чтобы нам можно было ориентировать туристов на отдых именно в Эмирате Рас-эль-Хайм?
Of course we do, and we continue to do so. We work closely with all our partners, the tour operators and the industry partners. We invest with them to promote and market Ras-el-Khaimah. And this is the best tool, because going out and just promoting the destination without the call to action through the partners, the tour operators, it wouldn't be as effective as what we do now. So with our partners, we initiate many campaigns, many packages that they create to promote the destination, and we continue to support them doing that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly. I wish you a good season.
Thank you.
I hope that many tourists will visit Ras-el-Khaimah and will return after maybe 1 month or 1 year. I don't know.
No, we want you to come back. The last time you've been to Ras-el-Khaimah, as you said, it was 2019.
Yes.
I have to tell you, it has changed a lot. And please come and experience it yourself and come back with your feedback.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you. Thank you.